This video is going to be about the Dubai real estate market overview for the June of 2025. So we'll go over sales trends, supply demand. I'll answer questions like is Dubai facing a real estate bubble, and a lot of pointers to figure for you to understand if you're maybe international and thinking and you don't want to just look at commercials of properties offered and you just want to look at some numbers. Let's look over them. And if you like this kind of content, where I go over directly projects in a presentation and information like this, subscribe, hit the notifications bell. If you have a question about any topic that maybe I missed on informing on, leave it in the comments or feel free to reach out directly if you need a consultation with a good real estate agent such as myself. So right now, the sales volume went up 16% versus June 2024. Sales volume 16,448 for June. Price per square foot 1,640. This is on the low end. So this is not talking about this is an average. So it went up 13% versus June of 2024. So that shows us a nice steady growth, nothing crazy, nothing under 5%. So that is fantastic. Sales overall volume 54.8 billion AED, which is 20% more compared to June of 2024. So apartments in June, 12,716 apartments were sold, 21% up from same time in 2024 of June. Sales volume 25.2 billion. Villa sales have gone down, uh, not because there's any kind of issue. The villa and townhouses is less than 20% of the overall market in Dubai. You can see the commercial sales volume has, wow, 31.9% versus June 2024. Plots are going up. Developers are still buying plots so that developers can build up on them. So the median price overall average 1.3 million for an apartment. This is an entry decent price for a one bedroom in Dubai now, plus minus. I would say 1.1 would be the mark. Villa 4.4 million, which is definitely on the lower end. This is a good amount for a townhouse, but this is an average of everything. Commercial 1.7 million, up 23.6%. Plots 6.4 million, and it went up 16% compared to 2024. Rental prices 85,000 AED annual, which is up 8%. So that is a beautiful average overall growth. 8 to 10% is what you would want when you're investing in a apartment. This would be your ROI based on like a 1.1 million AED one bedroom. I would I would put it in this kind of category. 85 is on the lower end for a one bedroom now. It's anywhere from 80 to 100 and then plus plus plus. Villas 185 also, this is a average, so it's on the lower end. I would say 260, 250 at least. Commercial went up 150% versus the same time last year in June. That's insane. That's fantastic. So 46% is apartments, the sales volume in June. 35% is villas, plot 17%, and the commercial, just a small gap. So the main sales volume happening in JVC. Yes, it looks huge, but if you're considering and investing there, I would seriously double think about it because there is so many projects going on in JVC. When all of them are going to be handed over by 2030, there's going to be too much on the market on resale from the investors. There's going to be too much on the market for too much competition to rent out your property. So I would be very careful of JVC unless it's something highly unique, but I would be very careful of that. Business Bay, always doing good. Dubai Investment Park, always doing good because they're going to be freehold soon. For now, some part of it is still leasehold. Motor City, fantastic if you are doing like a first time investment in Dubai. Motor City, you can get something like around 1.1 million, which is like 310,000 USD. You can get it from the top five developer like Shoba. They have two great projects there. I would definitely, I would definitely consider that. Especially they have a new Blue Line metro going in there, and Shobo's building is going to be right there. So definitely something to think about. Fantastic. If you want to talk about it, hit me up. No problem. Wadi Al Safa in the last place. S- So property sales by volume. Okay, June. This is in numbers. So 35% is the 1 to 2 million AED range. Yes, they're the most uh, sold type of budget. More than 5 million, we have the purple, which is 12%. This is like the more luxury, ultra luxury, exclusive, and these kinds. 25% below 1 million, these are like studios with, something not very central Dubai. So this is how the sales are going. 2 to 3 million AEDs counts for 16%. So is Dubai overbuilding? Nope. 840,000 total residence units today. Forecast 1 million units by 26. The population growth factor exceeds supply, so no gold in sight. Developers pacing deliveries responsible. If you look at 200,000 plus residents that are coming into Dubai like last year and now, and you count all the supply that is coming up in apartments, villas, townhouses, it's anywhere between by 2030 that right now we are short 30 to 60,000 units. So oversupply, that's that's not true. So June population growth almost 4 million. So it's driven by international migration. A lot of people are tired of paying their taxes in Europe, in the USA, UK especially for the crime situations. So before it was only investors were just buying, selling, buying, selling. Now families are moving. They want to stay in Dubai. They want to live in Dubai. They want to work out of Dubai. They want the kids to go to school in Dubai. So right now it's very on the rise. Nice, beautiful communities where they have schools in them, and hospitals, malls, restaurants, cafes, and you can get something good even in like a community like Shoba, which I would suggest in Shoba Heartland too, where you can get like a one bedroom apartment. The price is higher, but you're dealing with a top five developer, one of the best master builder of communities, 15 minutes from downtown, which starts at about 1.7 million AED. So that's another suggestion to think about. This is the Dubai housing supply versus population growth 2021 to 2030. So it's on the rise. Things are looking very good. Monthly property sales volume for 2025. We can see June going a little down. Summer season, which is now July 2nd right now, it tends to slow down. But the good thing is uh, some developers, this is when you can get a very good deal. Maybe some they will offer some better payment plans. Some people, developers, will offer a DLD waiver, maybe a discount on the price. So summer, I think, is a very good time to get the best deal, in my opinion. So this is year by year the growth. So starting 2021, 2022, 23, 24, steady, nothing crazy, steady growth. So up to 2033, 2040, the market is going to do fantastic. Everything, There's a whole blueprint that the government came up with their initiatives, with their infrastructure build-ups, with everything that they're doing. This is going to keep going. So uh, to understand what is going on now, how I think about it, I before was in New York City real estate and mortgages. To me, the market in Dubai reminds me of New York City, Manhattan in the 1950s. Because you got to remember, the market uh, of Dubai is about 20 years old. It's still a baby. It's still gonna go up, up, up. Maybe there'll be a correction here and there. There should be some kind of little corrections on the way. There should be. But as long as if you're doing something, if you're getting a good deal at a good square footage price, at a good location with a good developer, where you if you when you're getting it off plan, so that you have that you know at least 30% gap. So what you paid once it's handed over, there should be a 30% gap. So then you are safe. If there's a correction 5-10%, it doesn't phase you. I'm not saying that it doesn't look like anything is going to be for a while now, because the city is still built up. It's a baby. It's still booming. But that's the way I think about it. So property sales value in June over the years, so the values keep going up. Let's say from 2020, less than around 5 billion. Now it's at 55 billion. So this is the price changes in June over the years. So we can see from 2020 how it's picking up. So this is the first sale versus resale property sales in June 2025. You can see the blue, which is the first sale value, and resale is the 33%. This is showing you that the off-plan market is booming. Everybody's getting involved in it. Mortgage, people are also getting mortgages. Uh, in June versus 2024, 33.5% up, 4,479 transactions, mortgages in June, which is fantastic. Compared to last year, one down 1%, so this doesn't really mean anything. So the most luxurious properties that were sold in Dubai uh, in June, we have the Peninsula Dubai Residence, 170 million. On the second place, Bulgari Lighthouse, Dubai, 126 million was Amman Residences, Dubai, Tower 1 at Jumeirah second. Jumeirah Residence, Asora Bay, fantastic project by Miraz at 93 million. Armani Beach Residences, Palm Jumeirah, 73 million. So these are the biggest five transactions of residential apartments in June. In villas, we have 365 million Palm Jumeirah, which is insane. If you're out of the country, basically, you take this number divided by 3.65 and you get it in USD. 92 million, we have Hadik Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. Nad Al Shiba first, fantastic place, 69 million. Bukarda, 66 million. Al Khiba second, 60 million. Now, best selling projects in June 2025, like I was saying, Shoba, top 5 developer. Motor City, at median price 1.1 million, 310 plus minus 1000 USD. Fantastic price. That means you're getting that like 8 to 10% ROI compared to the rentals there. That means basically in about 7-8 years plus minus, you paid off your investment with the rent. So, and this proves to you that this is the correct way. If you're in that price range, Shoba, Motor City, I would suggest it highly. Then we have on the third place Times by Danube, great project. The area is growing. They have new infrastructure going on, so It's also on the boom. Then we have fourth place Sensia, fifth place Riverside Crescent. So this is again Shoba in Shoba Heartland 1. There the median price is 1.9. So I believe Shoba Heartland 1 started around on off plan some years ago, 1.1, 1.2, and now look 3, 4 years later, 1.9. So the money is there. Villas first, the Mac Islands. We have Grand Polo, great. I like this. The Mac Islands, Bali. So I can see by the price they probably. I think this is more for a townhouse. In the Mac Islands, you can get a townhouse around 2.3 and up, 2.3 million AD and up, um, attached townhouse. They also have some semi-detached and some other. So it's a unique place. So it's affordable for families. So I can see why it's on the number one spot. Grand Polo is just great. The price, of course, is a lot higher. The Mac Islands, Grand Polo again, the Valley by Imar Riviera, also a fantastic place. So I can fully understand this. For sale villas, resale apartments, Azizi Riviera, a lot of volume, median price 680. A B&H Smart Tower, Peninsula Sky Courts, Mediterranean Cluster, resale villas. We have the Mac Islands mostly, Rokan, the Mac Islands, and JVT. JVT is by the side of JVC. It's a smaller community. So if you're thinking about JVC and JVT, I would suggest that you would consider JVT. It's better. So there's no bumble. Growth is fundamentals driven, not hype. Demand exceeds supply for the years to come. Strong regulations and respondable lending. Diverse global buyer pool with long-term interest in Dubai. There's over 200 nationalities living in Dubai, friendly with each other. There's no crime. It's extremely safe. So everybody's happy, and it's great to live. It's great to work. It's great to invest. Don't forget that it's still young. There's a lot of room for growth. Put your money in that and not have it sit in the bank doing nothing. Oh, thanks for watching to the end if you made it this far. And Dubai remains one of the strongest global real estate markets in 2025. Population growth, investor confidence, long term opportunity. So, if you like my kind of style of informational presentations like this, whether it's about the market and presentations, if you can see my other videos directly about certain projects, uh, like, subscribe, ask me questions. I'd love to hear. If you think I should make a video about something, drop it in the comments. Let me look it over. Maybe I'll, because you as the buyer, you as the person interested, you are thinking about different things than I'm thinking about. So leave it in the comments. And if you need assistance, you need advice, you want to talk to somebody that's not just going to peer pressure sales tactics into making a buying decision, give me a call. We can speak once. If nothing happens, I'll never bother you. I won't pitch you. I won't sell you. And if not, if we do something great, if not, it's okay. We'll be friends. And thanks for listening to me. 20 minutes. Oh my God, I thought it was going to be done in 10. Have a great day.